Hi, Melissa Sim here again, and today we are going through part two of our series on how to create your on brand website. So, I've got five more points today, and the first point is about your fonts. So, an on brand website, the fonts are really important. So, again, choose about two to three fonts, three, I would say, or maybe four, the max, to kind of give you that flair and feel about what those fonts represents, right? And there are fonts that are a little bit like kind of straight and boxy. So if you are the serious website and if you are like, just trying to project that very serious image, then yeah, don't use any quirky fonts. And there are obviously fonts that are like the moment, sorry, the moment you look at it, it is actually fun. And and if that's your brand, then I would encourage you to do that. Now, the second point is call to action. Um, the website needs to have a call to action. And what that call to action is essentially a freebie that you are offering to your prospects, a freebie that is valuable for your prospect. And the call to action is, hey, depending on what you're doing, I would not recommend that you say, here's my newsletter, because that's not interesting. No one really wants to read a newsletter, especially if it's your newsletter. So I guess it's really about keeping in mind what's in it for me. So when your prospects or your clients come in, they're thinking about what's in it for me, right? The third point is color scheme. So the entire color scheme needs to match. Like you can't exactly have fonts that are in different colors, pictures that are in different colors, and then you've got the entire background and all that needs to basically have a theme. So it just needs to run across that theme. So in essence, your team could even be so color scheme and the team, right? So I'm just gonna kind of like lumped it together because um, colors evokes really a different sense depending on who's looking at it and what kind of colors that you're using. Like red would be like really bold and shouting out to you, and if you have like a very muted color, we talked about that before in the first series, that it's gonna evoke a different sense, right? Like maybe softer, and so that entire color scheme kind of need to come together. So the fourth advice that I would like to give you is, if you actually have no idea what I'm talking about so far in terms of fonts and colors and pictures, then I would suggest that you go and look up some other website that you like. Like just browse around, and if you find that there are some websites that you like that really catch your eye, then look out for those elements that I've just said. Was it because you like the website because it evokes a sense of lifestyle? There are a lot of beaches. Is that what you like? And is that what represents your brand, right? Um, so looking at other people's website really helps to give you some ideas, not to copy, but at least to give you some idea what attracts you, and if it is something that attracts you, in essence, it's really what you are about, and that inner will kind of like just come up, right? Um, yeah, and I always say this because your style, your branding, what's inside naturally will just come out on the outside, right? So the fifth one, really important, pretty boring but important. Test out all your integration, test out all the buttons, and make sure that it works. You don't want to go into a website that doesn't work. Okay, so that's essentially it. My total of 10 tips, and in this part 2 training, it's this other last 5 tips that I want to share with you. So go ahead if you haven't actually got the freebie. That is a toolkit that I've got. So subscribe to that toolkit and I'll see you on the other side. Bye.